So, nearly done. I should probably take this one. I can fix that there or whatever. Maybe not. There. Well, that's not going to work. Anyway, I haven't dropped the phone after getting a new screen, so I can't really say if the modification I did to the phone actually has helped, in regards of. So, but anyway, I don't know. I'm not that. I'm not that good at dropping things, sadly. So since I've got the phone, it's pretty much have been, it's pretty much not been dropped one single time. It's very bad, very sad. I would have loved to see if the screen would actually hold up. Although, of course, still cleaning the mobile, so it's not a bad thing that it hasn't broken. But, would have been nice to see if it would actually hold up, or if it, it could have been fun to see if the screen broke again, Yeah, well, I guess not fun, but kind of ironic, But yeah, well, in any case, so I'm getting low on applications. We have this bullshit app drawer thing, which is just a waste of time. I have no idea why anyone would have this app drawer nonsense. I guess we have the Geek Bench thing here, which really doesn't matter. I can pretty much delete that, uninstall. So, but it is getting closer to pretty much having everything fixed and fixed back to an LG V20. All this. It's sad to see all this work that I did just go down the drain, but what can you do? You just use so much time on this, which is again very ironic in regards to this. Smartphones can be time killers. Yeah, I absolutely know about that, and surely after getting a shift phone, I absolutely know that they can be time killers. Although mostly Android in itself is just a nonsense system overall. All the locking things that they do, and it's just disgusting. I have a problem because I forgot the Skype password again, which is I did, figure it out last time to get access to the Skype, but now I've forgotten, I didn't really fix it on the other phone. So that's a problem because I can't remember my login or anything like that. So that's kind of hard to then get in contact with them over Skype when I can't remember my password and all that. And I don't think it's on the other phone either, right? Let's see here. Probably needs the code as well, or maybe it. No, let's see. No, it needs to log in as well on the other phone. Now, I don't know what happened in regards of my login, but in regards of my Blabber account, but apparently I have, I have it sorted out on the shift phone, but on my own, it doesn't seem like I have the Jesus God Pope 666.truth activated in the accounts and all that, but really my main account is really info and not truth, so that shouldn't really be there. Manage account, I really should close this one and close this one. Yeah, because info is pretty much the one that I want to primarily use, so I don't know if I can I'll leave group chat, and this one leave group chat as well. But the problem, of course, is in regards of we can leave this as well in this conversation. Yeah. So I have a couple of things left, and I just need to fix it on my other phone and fix a standard account, which would be, Darkijah, I think. And hopefully we'll get the password. Yeah, who knows. I'm still not sure in regards of the problem with having a huge long URL is that it's much harder for people to remember your URL and to write it down and all that. Okay. Oh, wait. Let's see here. Now that's something wrong. It should be, yeah, info. Okay, and well, actually, it should be. Oh yeah. Like that, and then and then there we go. And the question, of course, is what password did I use? Let's try to connect. Okay, we have a name. Well, don't we already have a pretty good name in regards of... yeah, well, we have... So that's pretty much one thing more to sort out, one of many things to sort out. And this is, you should be able to just move things easily, right? There's a way to actually make a backup from... in this application, but it's like you gotta be kidding me, and then you need to figure out how to do that, move the files and all that, right? It's as typical, lots of nonsense with these things, and a lot of huge gigantic time waster pretty much. Skip, and there we go. So I think I'm on now on and I can just close. You have disabled this account in this conversation, so I'll just need to fix the things that I want to have, and so yeah, I'm just I don't know in regards to this frequency thing. I have no idea. It's always it's begun to say these issues, a frequent. Oh, it's in regards to the key frequency. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm not sending the enough pictures for it to. Let's see. We're still online on that one. It seems. Okay. That came online on that one. Okay, but still don't, I don't want to have multiple accounts, so pretty much info is the primary one, but again, I can see that the problem with people is that they, it's hard to just tell them the URL and then go from there, right? Anyway, so I've pretty much only one music application left. I made this one yesterday. Which could be a little fast. I think we need to push it up a little. But yeah, there we go. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm recording or something like that. It just doesn't sound totally as I feel like it should. Or maybe it's just me, Maybe it's just. Oh well. If you go lower, then you need to go even lower, and there's no Anyway, let's try. I got that wrong. I was like, no, no, yeah, it is. Okay. Alright. No, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. No. Yeah, it's not. It's a high up on the scale. I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. I was trying to make another one. There's some problems, and it's just didn't really work out. Now that there seems to be, it's incredible. I can't just stand. Where's my gum? You know, my elephant gum, so I can just make the phone just stay. There we go. Should stick there. So okay, but anyway, so I need to move the things from that application over to the old phone. There's some notes, the ACR phone, some calls that I need to check. So there's the email things I need to sort out. So there's still a good amount of things that needs to be sorted. Oh yeah, my browser seemingly doesn't. What is this? What is going on with the screen? It seems like it's pulsing, the screen. Like, why is the screen pulsing? It's like pulsing all the time. That's interesting. Yeah, it's pulsing. I guess you just can't get, you know. That's interesting. The background, maybe it's a feature. I don't know. But the background is pulsing. Maybe it's just the screen. Let's put it on the other way around. No, it stopped doing it. Okay. That seems well, probably an issue or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, that goes again. Pulsing. I don't know if you can see that on the screen actually. Let's see if the recording here, if you can actually see it's pulsing. Well, there we go. Let's see here. Doesn't seem like you can see it on the screen. It's not doing any pulsing, so it's the screen itself that is pulsing apparently. It has also problems with the white as well. When you take when you take the application where you can see the notes going high and low and all that, it has problems in regards to the screen, in regards to showing it. It's just terrible. Yeah, but it's not, you know, apparently the recording in regards to the pulsing of the screen here that I have at the moment is not on the live stream, so this is probably a screen issue. And a very interesting screen issue, I guess. Like, Duke, 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 Duke. No. No. No, that's interesting. Anyway, so I also know when you put too much, you know, when you give it full power of this, you know, yeah, what can you do? It's just, you know, you feel like you're sitting with you know, something that you're testing and sorting out, and it's just, yeah, it's just a mess. So I'll be happy when I get everything back to my what's so-called good old LG V20, although it's a what do you call it, a new version of it. You know, of course the old one of course died in regards to 4 years of use. But yeah, and I've gotten the batteries for it as well. And I've gotten the sizes I want for the batteries. It took a little time to get the batteries, but I did get the batteries. Like, here's one of them. You know, let's see if we can. This is one. Okay, well, we're dropping small drops here, but this is one of the batteries. 8,200 milliamps of power. Well, anyway, and I have some 6400 I think as well, so which is being used. And of course I have the Frankenstein mobile, which just have the 10,500, which it doesn't, you know, the Frankenstein mobile have it's working, but it's not something you would use normally. That's the thing, you know, it's not good. It's breaking up, you know. But yeah, I have this one, which is the new phone, or new, whatever you want to call it. Well, at least it looks like to have it. It looks new still, you know, and it's working. So so far so good. I nearly gotten all the applications over to it. Nearly. There's, you know, a lot of setup in, you know, each and every application, so it's like a living hell. You know, that's a word I don't want to usually use in regards of, because hell is a pagan satanic doctrine and all that. But yeah, it's a living nightmare. That's probably yeah. That's probably, yeah, it's a living nightmare. That's probably a better phrase to use. To move all the things, and you do lose information all the time. Of course, you're already always making new information. But yeah. So far so good. It's moving forward. We're also nearly on the new. Oh, I wonder. I can't. I think I have the 6,400 milliamps in this one, and I found out that the beautiful thing with the 8,200 and the 6,400 is that they can both be in the same cover. Although you got the covers with the batteries, but as far as I can see, it's the same thing pretty much. They might be slightly bigger in regards of two of them, but really it's like 0.5 gram more compared to the others. So I can see difference of weight like 0.5 grams, but in regards of height and all that, it's really it's not really something that is easy to see, and clearly one works with one as the other and all that, so no problem. Just taking the smallest ones, or what I believe that might be the smallest one, and really not a problem with any of them. And so that's good. That's good. So you don't need to change battery all the time and all that nonsense. So I haven't really figured out if I wanted to, if 8,200 is better than 6,400. But this is the best that I found for the LG V20 of batteries in regards to perfine. Either the 6,400 or the 8,200. The 8,200 is 20 grams heavier, so it's not much. I still need to do more use in regards of it. It's still the same size, so the size is absolutely still, it's interesting how the batteries just look the same pretty much in regards to the size. There are some differences at the bottom on the two batteries and at the top as well, but overall it's, the size is pretty much nearly the same. It's just a it's just a minor difference in the height, very very little, and these actually seems to actually stick better into the mobile than the 6,400. The problem I recall with the 6,400 was that they were somewhat too loose, a little too loose, So sometimes if you shake it a little, it might restart and all that. But these, you use a little more force, so they seem to actually be more in there. And that might actually just be a win-win situation overall. And yeah, and again, the mobile doesn't become bigger, so it's, the 10,500 I have here. This is a huge, gigantic mobile. It's just too, it's too large in volume, and it's too heavy as well to be comfortable, But yeah, it's too big. It's really really too big. But these, 6,400 or 8,200 are the perfect size for mobiles. I think, at least for me, in regards to my hand and all that, absolutely perfect. Although that's just a thing that you need to correct on the top here. I needed to do them on all of them. As typical, you need to fix things and all that, but There's two holes up here, two small holes that tend to have some plastic in it. So what I did is was taking a hot iron thing, sort of thing or whatever, and just put it in there, just quickie, and there you go. You have holes perfectly. So I did that on all four. Worked perfectly. You always have to do some kind of, it's interesting actually that the bottom of them are, are pretty nice. No problem at the bottom, but at the top it's not so good. Anyway, so I guess I'll just use the big battery for the Frankenstein mobile for a music player. It's one way of using it. As a music player, put all the music over to it while I don't have the computer, when I turn everything off in regards of which I'm really also lacking behind, and I actually told that I would do it the same day that it would put it up, and I haven't done it yet, so I'm lagging behind on that, sadly. Why is that not posted? Typical, issues with computing. This is on Gap apparently. I don't know if it posted it or not. Gap is absolutely not a perfect platform either, I guess. It's just Mastodon as a total that is not. Anyway, let's try to. Oh no, I posted it someplace wrong. Oh well. Let's try again. There we go. Oh, it's terrible. Anyway, so I was looking into this song, and of course we also have Green Sleeves, which I also was looking into. I'm always looking into different things. What the Christians, and also in regards to all these videos in regards to Jesus, it's just terrible because I have so much, always too much. Oh well, Of course we're charging the mobile now that I'm actually transferring files. That's not so good. The whole idea, oh no, oh my. That was not the intention, of course. The idea was to discharge the whole mobile, before you actually charge the batteries again in the beginning, so you get a full charge and you work out the battery to work as it's optimal. They usually say like the first 3-4 times you charge it up and drain it totally, and charge it up again and drain it totally, and do it three or four times. 3 times, I think 3 or 4 times, and then they should be, the battery should be working at its optimum, or whatever it's called. I have one battery that I've done it with. That is the second charge that is now getting. This one is nearly dead, which I was using, but I need a full charge or put another battery in it, but it needs to be emptied as well, and then be put over for a second charge, and and then we pretty much have a running mobile. I also have a charger for the old mobile. It's not easy to find all these things because the mobile is so old, but I did get an external charger, and I guess I actually have 2 external chargers. I need to actually check if it actually works better with a different charger, because one of the external chargers does charge, at least the shift batteries, which is nice, but I actually, it's a little slower to charge than I can use the batteries on the shift phone. So if I'm using the shift phone a lot, I have come to the point where I just can't, I'm waiting for it to charge, so last day I had both the mobile charging and the battery charging, waiting for things, so I could get back to things. And of course the mobile, as far as I know, still have problems with charging. And apparently now it does this weird thing in regards of the screen thing. That's a mobile issue as well. When it gets to night and all that, it does this thing, I don't know if you can actually see that on the live. Yeah, you can actually see it on the live. This is actually the software that does this, or the mobile. It is not something in regards of light. This is something where it tries to adjust the camera and it doesn't really work, you can get some really weird thing in regards of it. And this also happens with the standard camera tool as well. And then it just, it's like it seems to trying to adjust the settings in regards of but while doing it, it just goes into this winding of nonsense. So this is the new this is the Shift 6MQ that is doing this. We can also try to use the standard camera from Shift. And of course it's only, the back camera is still not working, I don't know if we can get the, this camera software to, I don't know if it even is fixed on the right, but yeah, let's see if we can get it to do the same. Yep, there we go. And this is the standard software. Now of course the problem with this, by the way, this is another issue with the Shift phone, is that it doesn't change the direction that it's recording in. So now I need to do like this to actually, or maybe it's the other direction, let's try to turn it this way and see if we can. Hello. Let's see, it's a little behind. This is another issue with the Shift phone, is that it doesn't turn around in regards to the recording software. I think I need to actually do it the other way. So it's just, that's a problem. Now this was actually a problem that was in a lot of the different camera programs that I tried. I guess I tried 1015 or something, I don't know. I tried a lot of different applications to see if I could find something that was working and all that. But anyway, now the other alternative camera thing is working, so that's nice. But as you can see, the default application just doesn't work in regards to turning around, and that's a problem, of course, if you're trying to, record and stream. So that's another issue from the mobile. Let's just turn back to the application here. I'm not sure in regards of auto closure of the application, if it does that. I haven't. At least this application doesn't just close the thing. I haven't tried it with the other one. Oh, I can't remember. There's so many different things, and you just, it's just sick and tiring of misusing your time. Things should just pretty much work, right? But they do. And you have a rear camera, and they're still selling the phone, the Shift phone, as two cameras. There's only one working camera, in the rear camera. It's just, give me a break. And I don't think they will fix it, but it's like, if you're going to buy a phone and all that, you kind of want things to work, at least, a year down the line. And it's pretty much been a year since they released the phone. And the thing is, all these updates and all that actually seem to have made things worse and not better. It's like, I don't know. That's just not, I always, it's like, oh, an update, and I'm waiting for an update to see things be, but it's just, then you get into other issues. It's an ever-ending thing in regards of issues. It's just, I'm sick and tired of it. So, of course, the LGV20 I have is very slow. It's not as fast as, it's becoming slow. It is slow. It's not feeling like a speed car anymore, which again probably is in regards of software things, where they make things, I guess, use more, but it's still working, and at least it has less of I can still record calls and all that, which I can't do on Android 10. Okay, so let's see here. Did we actually get everything sorted out? Let's see here. And as you can see as well, when you actually have this thing on, whether 6400 or 8200, the thing is, you protect this thing, which is one of the weak points on the LGV20. This is, if you have the plastic on, this transparent plastic, don't take it off. Now, of course, I know this mobile is like 5 years old and all that, but if you get a new mobile or whatever, and the plastic is on and all that, keep it on, because at the very moment I took it off after the first mobile, scratches all over, it didn't take long before I had scratches on the back. And this little thing, plastic cover, absolutely worked in regards to not making any scratches. So it didn't take long, just taking it off, and there you go, you have the scratches, you know, pretty much. And so keep that on if you have it. Now, this is another weak point in regards to this on the LG V20, is that the glue on my old one that I used for around 4 years, the glue stopped working, which is also the problem with the screen, that the glues, you know, seem to detach. So what, you know, the screen was as new. I guess it's a Gorilla Glass or whatever. I'm not sure if it's, but anyway, that you know, it looked like pretty much as new. But it began to detach in regards to the glue, in regards to the screen, and so, you know, I knew the phone were on the last bit, and I was really hanging on to trying to get every single piece of drop out of the phone, and I guess I did that. Sadly, I just didn't just get a new one, and that would have been much better and less of a hassle for sure, you know, huge amounts of hassle with all this nonsense. Anyway, so I have moved most of my things over. Still need a couple of things. Apparently now I'm logged in with the right account on Blabber or Birdie as they call it, XMPP. And I don't think anyone will come on there, but probably, you know, when you support, you know, let's just end this conversation. Okay, this one, participants, just in this leave group chat, yep. And we have info, leave this as well. Then I need to connect to the different things. That's okay. Let's try to see if I can actually get on here. It's actually the back alley. Who knows? Anyway, leave group chat. Okay, we have some XMPP free speech. Not much going on there, so let's leave group. This is in regards of, so let's end this conversation, and in this conversation, this is over a year since I last, you know. So let's just leave group chat, yeah, and leave group chat, and I'll just, you know, pretty much I guess I should just delete one of the profiles and not, you know, just stop using it totally. Problem of course with it is that it's so long, and maybe I should, yeah, maybe I should look into a shorter form of things, you know. I don't know. So anyway, so now we have, well, let's go manage account, and let's just at least delete this one, delete account. Oh, we can delete it from server. Yeah, let's just do it. Oh, I need to activate it before I can actually delete it from server. Okay, let's try to do that, and delete account. Well, I'll publish avatar. Okay, publish. I don't know, can I actually allow? Oh well. It would have been nice if I could actually get the image of it, but I guess I have it another place. Anyway, let's just delete it. I think. I'm just thinking here. Well, I guess I can delete account and just delete it. Of course, it will be on the server for, I guess, some time until they, whatever. I don't know. Okay, so that's fine. This one I'll just stay there, and so we have this one. Okay, and we can delete this. You know, I wrote back to more. We can try again. Hello. Okay. private support. Okay, that might be nice to have as well. So this is like all of them is my main account. Okay, we have some open hardware chat. Let's open that and see what that is. No, I'm banned from that. Surprise, really. Delete bookmark, yes. Okay, so I just need to figure out which channels I'm on. Okay, I have the discovered channels, I guess the two Jesus channels, which I really should choose one and you know, delete the others. We have would be nice if I share URL join public channel, but save as bookmark. Yep. And let's see here. The problem is that, you know, of course one of them is my website, the other is not used for anything, as it is. So let's see, Jesus God. And info is pretty much the standard, but it doesn't really have anyone. Anyway, I seem to be moderator on both. Okay, so we'll just fix this as added to favorites, and this one added to favorites as well. Okay, so we have free speech chat English. That's another one of my okay, free speech. Let's see if we can find that. XMPP and free speech, you know, free speech chat English. Interesting, it doesn't even have the it should be this one, but it doesn't really have the image in the search. Would be nice. Oh well. Anyway, seem to be owner of that as well, so we need to fix that as well as add it to favorite. Okay, so we have Klaus and Blabber, Messenger. We have PinePhone as well. Let's discover PinePhone. That's in regards of the Linux phone and all that, but you know, sadly, it doesn't have the. It's not ready for anything, sadly, yet. Well, it's at least not ready for use, I think, in daily life. But you know, getting closer, I guess. Yep. Okay, I wrote that. Yeah, great. So I have Blabber Messenger thing. So let's see. Let's discover channels. Blabber. .im. It should be that one. Development discussion. Well, the support probably banned on that one still. Yep. That's what happens sometimes, you know. Okay, let's try the Blabber. Okay. That's just yep. So there we are. Okay, so we pretty much just sorted everything out, I think. I'm still using it for moving files from one to the other, so it's still it's not something I'm going to totally delete from the phone as of yet, but it's a way to easily move things from one to the other. So that's great. Okay, so we pretty much have sorted that out. Then of course I need Skype password, which I don't know. The Delta chat, the K9 mail, fair mail, I don't know, not the notations. I don't know what to do with those notation things. At least the notation that is in the application on one is not working. You know, it didn't really take any notations with it. I don't know if I can, you know, I don't know if there's a folder for it somewhere. Settings, you know. Okay, there we go. Storage emulated 0 Android data, right? You know, because it has to be in these, you know. Android data. Okay, so we need to go into Android and data and some kind of data com and speed or something. There we go. Okay, so if we say like species, what is it? Com speed. Okay, let's see here. Okay, pack. I don't know if this is going to. Yeah, just move. Send via. Can we just send it with send to? Oops. Lava. I just send it there, and we can. Okay. Okay, so it should be sent over here. Well, easy with all these things, right? But little by little, we'll open. Okay, we can open with total commander. Yep, correct. And we'll take this and move over to Android. And apparently, we can see a lot of the hidden things. Android data. Okay. So we'll move. Oh, that's wrong. Okay, this one. Android copy verify. Unpack archive to data. Yes. Overwrite all. Okay. How interesting if that worked. Let's see. No, didn't do anything. Apparently, we still have the same files. Yeah. That's it kind of. Okay. So what to do? See, maybe it's someplace else, but I would have thought, comms. What is? Oh my. Main storage, Android data. Yeah. And you would think that, you would have your notes, right? I don't have any in regards of latest browser settings. It says Android note, and files and notes. So why shouldn't it actually work with that? Right? Okay, well anyway, let's try again to move. Copy to data. Okay. Override all. Okay, so com species. Something with an S, right? Okay, there we go, and it should be in data. So they think files, notes. Yeah, we have all the notes from, I guess. So they should be there. Okay, quick doc, confession, and so forward. Okay, so which is in another form. Well, I guess I can power on and restart and see if that makes it work. Of course, I could also sync with a cloud storage or whatever. Start with browser view. What is that? Browser view? Who knows? Theme. Oh, it's already dark. Although it doesn't look dark to me, at the moment. And, there we go. It's dark here. So, I need to have some kind of notation application. It's nice, right? But the problem, I guess, is that you have specific different files instead of just having standard, text files. So I was looking into just, having a text file where you can put all the things in. And why not just have a standard text file where you can easily just fix your things into it and save it like easy peasy, right? No, we need to have new formats and all that. And this was, of course, the LG application that I used, which also seemed to have an issue, a bug, which I don't know if I can fix with an older version. Maybe it was a newer version in regards of quick memo that actually ended up making this issue. But of course, you always have issues in regards of going lower in regards of versions and all that. It's typical, right? Oh, you had to update it. Oh, maybe I actually have the possibility of actually deleting it, deleting the version, the newest version, and then start from a, no, there's no disable thing in regard to this. I think there was some kind of where you can clear cache and clear data, but it doesn't really seem to be like I did something in the past, I recall. But the problem is you can't just install a former version. But there's an issue in this application, which again I don't know if it's there in the older versions, but absolutely is in the new version, which is one of these annoying issues. Instead of fixing it, apparently they just wanted to make new colors for new updates, and they didn't want to update this application for any they didn't backward compatible update the things, which of course is very disgusting, but that's typical. Stop doing something and just move on to the next, right? And then forget everybody else that actually paid for the phone, because now we are moving on, This is the sickening world. I do have Markor or whatever. It does seem to be able to do text files, but can't really use it much. Okay, let's see actually if we actually got those notes, or if it still fails to. Oh, we seem to have it working now with the notes. So just need to fix settings here and fix it. Now it's still in beta and all that, right? But but it had a lot of crashes in the past. I don't know if they have sorted that out, but it had a lot of crashes in the past. Let's see, it seems to no persons, benefactors, fall the legions, complicit murder, Christian confession. Well, that's over there. I see. Okay, it has some, but it seems to have all of the. I think it has all the things pretty much here. Let's move it to the lowest thing here. That was quick. And we have ironical, yeah. Some empty things here apparently, but besides that, it seems to be pretty much the same. So I guess we can delete that application as well. Great. On the new phone at least. So yeah, let's just uninstall that as well. So in regards to Markor, I don't think there's anything really that, oops, undo. I don't think there's anything really that, I just tried different things to see how it was working, but quick note, more, it seemed pretty stable, although I don't know if, and it also seems to be able to actually take text notes, so you might just be able to just do another text, and then, I don't know, I guess, well, this is markdown, okay, so like plain text, empty file, and you can apparently, to do exam, okay, folders created without extension, folders and files are not alright, okay, let's make folder, okay, it's documents, okay, 0 documents, and then you can just easily, I guess, move into things. So again, I haven't really, oh, what happens here? Another, oh, that's a folder, oh, I made a folder, I guess, oh. Okay, so I think hello, so you can actually make folders on that, okay. Plain text, empty file, yeah, okay, there we go. Hello, and then you have different ways of, well, I have this nonsense markdown, I guess, which I don't like. I hate that, it's called some, it's not called mark, oh, it's markdown. There's two different ways of, and they have it like the so-called new form, and it's just nonsense. And that's the way I don't know if you can markdown. Let's see here if you can actually make it Table content, yeah, markdown, highlight, ironing, bigger, headings, new. There's nothing in regards of actually the other form, not markdown, but the other one. So format to do. I guess markdown shouldn't really work if. Anyway, I have the application installed, and I don't think I really have anything that I need. It's like just different things here, just files. Very interesting that you can actually, make folder. Seems to be pretty. But I have another application that I actually can, so use for texting. Anyway, so let's just delete marker or whatever. It's marker, whatever. Let's just uninstall it on the new phone at least. Great. So far, so good. So Shift apps are pretty much just application for the Shift. As far as I recall, they use this thing, which I guess is also the orange thing, gallery orange on the other one. Yeah, that seems, is that the same? No, it doesn't seem totally the same. I don't know. FM radio, calculator, contacts. Yeah, and I actually had a pretty good calculator as well. In regards to the old calculator, I'm not using it anymore, of course. I'm not going to use it anymore, so. We still have the Skype issue. We have the ACR, which I need to go through. Phone is in regards of standard phone calls. I don't know in regards of actually my phone book or anything like that. Organic map. I need to export these things. Let's see here. Okay, so let's see here. Train added. So download maps, settings, share my location. You currently have location server for this service. Okay, connection to save. Oh no, okay, location, yeah. GPS only. Yep. That's fine. So added, place, download, map, settings. Now the problem is, how do I have all these places, right? Share my location. I want to share everything. Oh yeah, here we go. My places, like, why do we have like two? Should only have one. That anniversary. I think both of them are the same thing. I guess I might have tried to try this. Okay. Okay, let's see here. Hide export file. So blah blah, and then I should actually do it too. Well, that didn't. Okay. Let's try again. Import, create new list. Export file onto this one. Oh yeah, that was the KMX, but I'm not sure how to. Well, I guess you need to say import. So we'll just go into Blabber, and we have this one, and we'll just. Oh, here we go. Actually, nice. This time it actually opened with the specific application. Bookmark loaded successfully. You can find them. Yeah, okay. There we go. It's calling it My Places one. Can I change the name of list setting? Okay, there we go. My Places. Yeah, well, whatever. My Places. Please choose another. Well, whatever. Let's just have it. Whatever. It doesn't matter what name it is. Okay, let's see if we. No. Well, there's some of them. Do we actually have two files of? I'll be. Let's see. Yeah, continue. No. Okay. Do we have all the places? I think we do. Yeah. Actually, we seem to. Yep. Seems like we have all the places. Let's try to activate that one as well and see. Yeah, it's the same. Great. So I can pretty much delete that one as well. So we have one more we can delete. Great. So far so good. Again, it takes time, right? Every single time it takes, you need to sort everything out and sort it out, check in and so forth. Yeah. But yeah, moving closer. We have the mail thing. We have the car game, which I really shouldn't be wasting my time on. But when you're sitting and listening to something in the background, it's nice to have something. You don't need to think or anything like that. So anyway, settings, we can put that up here. I guess we can actually put this one up there. Okay, so we pretty much have that sorted out. This one we can put a little further down, I guess. And we still have this one for if I need to, do something. Still have a problem with all my tabs. I have 85 tabs apparently. At the moment, I can delete some of the tabs and all that, but the problem is to get all those tabs over to the phone. So that's a lot of things here. Anyway, I need to take a break. May Jehovah be with you, and Yeshua, most precious pearl, and the spirit of truth be in us all. Amen. Have a